Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, let me set a timer. For 30 minutes. All right, there you go. Wow, I had a crazy day today, so I just posted a video for you now, as opposed to in the morning, and I'm going live now that I'm going to take my ballet class and that I'm gonna be live again for you for a little bit. So, just waiting for you to come on. There's always this moment of silence when there's nobody there, and then, oh, and the first person appears. Here you go. How are you? What's your name? I had a crazy day today. How was your day? I just posted the video that I just made, and usually I post those in the morning, but I had no time in the morning. So it was about apologizing, how to stop constantly apologizing, which I'm doing a lot. Hey there, tell me who you are, where you're from, what your name is. I just posted my video about apologizing. So I bet a lot of you can relate, right? It took me many years to retrain myself from constantly saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Like, somebody would step on my foot and I would be the one saying, I'm sorry. Like, how fucked up is that? So hopefully that will help you because it took me many years. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying out actually a new shampoo, which is not a shampoo at all. It's Castile soap because I pretty much don't use any products, any normal cosmetics or products. So anyway, hopefully that helps you guys, that video about apology. And instead of my usual morning live, I'm going on live right now. I'm gonna go have my ballet class and then I'll come back here again at around 9 p.m. Hey there, Norg. So we're talking about apologizing because I just posted a video. You guys asked me last night to make a video today. So jump in on that. Raise your hand if you're just like me. It took me many years to retrain myself from constantly apologizing for everything. And if you follow me on Instagram, I share a story. Hello. Hey, that gal, 1132. Tell me what your name is, where you're from, so we can all kind of get to see, who we are and what's going on. Basically, if you want more stories from my videos on Instagram, I do like a little write-up underneath the video, sharing a personal story. So for me, it was my dad. So my stepmom, my mom and my dad divorced when I was 4, and then my dad took me with his family to go to Germany, which was bizarre in itself. Hi, Megan from Oklahoma. Right on. Hey, are you raising your hand, Kamara? Yeah, me too. And then, Santa Maria. Right on. That is cool. What's your name? So when we came back from Germany back to Russia, we lived there for 4 years. Yeah, I say sorry a lot for no reason sometimes, exactly. I still remember that the bedroom where my dad sat, he had this desk, and he's a writer. He actually was writing. He never taught me actually how to write. Funny, I became a writer, right? Must be in the genes. And I would always be made to go and apologize. It was like this whole ritual. He would sit there, the door was closed, I was sent, and I had to stand there, wait until it's quiet. Then I had to knock on the door. Then he'd tell me to come in. I had to come in, and I would be red in the face. Hey, Sam, Newcastle, UK, right on. Man, I get weak knees from UK accent. I fucking love it. Morgan from St. Louis. Oh, I'm so happy it helps. So come to my lives tonight and tell me what else you want me to, make the videos about or help you with. So anyway, so I just stand there sweating like a pig, red in the face, so ashamed and scared. And I would wait, and he would work or do his writing or whatever. This moment of waiting where you're just burning and you want to go fall through the floor. And then he would look up and he would just look at me. And I would for a moment, I would just stand there silent because I couldn't speak. I was so terrified of him. And then I would say, I'm sorry. And he said, louder. And I'm like, I'm sorry, louder, and then he would ask me why I was sorry. And it was like torture. It was awful. I don't remember how it ended. I just remember that I stood there forever, or what it felt like to me forever, and then I'd be sent out. The worst part of it was I had to apologize even when he was wrong. Like, he would yell at me, but then I had to go and apologize. It didn't matter what I did. It didn't matter what he did. He was always right. I was always wrong. So it forever embedded in my brain this habit of, I'm sorry. Like, somebody would step on my foot and I'll be, I'm sorry. Those of you here, raise your hand. Are we here in the big company of somebody does something to you? What the fuck? Why? Right? This is why. It's because it's, yeah, been there. There you go. Yeah, right? It's so fucked up. And then people take advantage of that because they actually, me too, right here, right? And I'm just, it pisses me off because it actually trails back from, even in text. Exactly. Somebody tells you something like, I can't come to your party, and you go, I'm sorry. Well, wait a second. That was the other person who told you they can't come. You're sorry? Like, why? So I tried to make you a video today because, oh, I'm sorry to bother. Yeah, fuck that. You're not bothering anybody. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to be sorry about. So I'll tell you a story, guys. It took me about 2 years, I think, to retrain myself. I literally had to retrain my mouth. Like, I had to catch myself. Every time I'd say I'm sorry, I'm like, fuck. And I can't remember exactly what I did, but I think I did something like every time I said sorry, I made myself like go and put $1 in savings. Like, some drastic shit like that, you know. I was just like, to just stop myself. So I had to retrain my brain and say, like, if I was late, instead of saying, I'm sorry, I'm late, I would say, thank you for your patience. So it's like, thank you for waiting. So instead of I'm sorry, I had to train myself into the other people. Where do I live? I'm in Seattle, in Washington. Where do you live? Scriptorium. What's your name? Where are you from? Tell us your name. Tell us where you're from, where you live. What, you know, why are you here? What's going on in your life? What's your story? That gal says, but how can you retain when you slip right back sometimes? Well, you don't. It's baby steps. It takes about 9 months to form a new habit. I know, just like carrying the baby. So just be diligent about every day. Just focus on this one thing. Catch yourself when you say, I'm sorry. And every time you do that, find something to make it painful for yourself. So for me, it was painful because I wasn't making much money. So I made myself put money in savings or something, you know, like put it away, like $1. Every time I said, I'm sorry, it cost me $1. And I really felt it. So I don't know. Every time you say, I'm sorry, like you can't eat chocolate, or I don't know, come up with something. Come up with something that's painful for you that you will remember to train your brain, because it's going to take about 9 months. Again, it's not an easy fix and it's not fast, but if you get on it, you can do it. I got on it and I did it. It's so difficult to retain and break those habits. Yeah, I'm with you. I know. That's why I'm here, is I'm going to give you guys hacks. So that's my hack. Money, right? We're all like, instead of buying yourself new shoes, you will end up putting $20 in your savings, because 20 times today, well, no, $20 you can't buy a pair of shoes. Well, I don't know, like, what can you buy for $20? I don't know, $100. Maybe you said 100 times you're sorry, and there you go. I mean, it's good because you'll put it in savings instead of spending it, right? But it will hurt, right? So come up with something that every time you say, I'm sorry, that's one thing. Another thing is go and dig into it, like I did. I shared the story on Instagram with my video, because I wanted to show you there is a root for all of that. All of our behavior comes from somewhere. There is no coincidence. There is no just like random shit. Nothing is random. It all comes back from history. Somebody did something to you when you were a kid. At one point, you thought something about yourself. You decided something about yourself, and then it carries it into adulthood. So if you decided that you're always wrong, guess what you're going to do? You're going to say, I'm sorry, and you're going to say, apologize. I mean, I'm not saying not to apologize at all, because if you fucked up, really, go and apologize. And I fucked up plenty of times in my life, right? Thank God for normal thinking. What's the other thinking that you heard? Denise? Is it Denise? Is your name Denise? Yeah, so it's most of the stuff is just this garbage you're carrying from when you were a kid, and most of the time it runs your life. You're not even aware of it. You're just like automatic, right? Have you noticed how it's also most of us women who apologize? Guys are most of the time, you know, going forward, like getting something, and we're always like leaving space for other people, like, oh, I'm sorry, oh, let me step aside, let me let you through. It's like, girl, TikTok is wild. What do you mean? Trauma, but I feel over that, but I'm not. Well, I mean, honestly, you'll never be over it. It's always with you. It's the thing that made you. Okay, so you'll see it as a beautiful thing. I know it's kind of weird to hear that and to understand that, but it is a beautiful thing. It's something that made you that much stronger because you're here, you're alive, right? You're not dead, and that's a plus. And you're gonna live through it, or you already lived through it when you were a kid. So just think about that kid. Remember the work on inner child. That kid is much, much stronger than you think you are, and you're an adult now. Yeah, see, exactly. So that's my little spiel on the apology, which is the video that I just made. So go in there, comment, tell me what you think, if it's helpful or not. And I'm going to be live later after my ballet class around 9 p.m. Pacific time. So we can talk a little longer and you can tell me what you want me to make the video about tomorrow. But aside from that, just spill, you know, your comments, your stories. How are you feeling today? Tell me what shit happened to you today. Let's work through your shit. The other thing is I want to tell you also that helps a lot is to write it into a story. Those of you inclined to do writing, that's how I healed myself. And that is allowing yourself to see yourself in the mirror. You know, you kind of like, you really see what you're made of. And some of the shit is ugly. What do? Good question. So I'm a writer. You know, here I've written books, and I used to be a writer full time for about 10 years. There's a bunch of my books. I just put them on the desk here because every time you guys ask. But right now I'm a founder and CEO of a company, of my startup, of my community, where we help people work through shit through writing. It's called Emberville. The link to it is in my bio. So I'm doing this full time now since September of last year. And I'm still writing a book, but only about an hour every morning because I can't write full time anymore. Stop making me cry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say fuck. Did you guys see that? I just said I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. It's so programmed in me. I guess what I want to say, I'm happy that I made you cry because I feel that I've connected to you. I'm not crying anymore, but you know what? I cried a lot, so I'm there with you. My school gives a lot of attention to pretty people, and they give so much attention to me, and I panic. Yeah, that's unfortunate too. There is this preconceived notion of how you're supposed to look, and especially in Western society, you know. And those standards carry you on, or they crush you because you're too fat or too thin or too tall or too short or too white or too brown or too whatever, you know. It's just like... It's fucked up, honestly, because we just don't know yet how to learn to love each other just the way we are, right? There's also a lot of history, and it's a whole another conversation where there's abuse that's systemic, abuse that's based on religion, based on your skin color, your orientation, you know, your culture, your religion. There's all kinds of stuff. However, the true you, right? The true you, the you that you know yourself, you're the only one who can tell the story to the world so that people would really get to know you. And that's why I'm really encouraging writing, because people really need to know what it's like for you, like all this shit that's happening to you, unless you write it down and you share it in fiction. Because guess what? If you try telling people the shit that you're going through, most people don't care. They don't give a fuck. Everybody's like, well, I got enough shit on my plate, so get your shit out of my face. People will try to be nice. Most of the time it will be passive aggressive because everybody's busy. And unfortunately, the values in our society is in how much money you're making. It's not about how many true friends you have. It's how big your house is and how big your car, how big your salary. It doesn't matter that you're miserable as fuck. What matters is what you can flash, you know? So it's the clothes and the jewelry and the whatever. Hold on, hi, what are my pronouns? Thank you for asking. I'm she and her. And how do you feel about trusting new people? Trauma makes me want to cut everyone off and not let anybody in. I was there for a long time. And please, everybody else can also tell Angelica Tsonis, that Angelica, you're not alone. I've been there. I've actually hid from people for about 10 years. I kid you not. That's how long it took me. Me, guys, talking to you right now, that was a long time in the making. I was done with people. I was just like, fuck the world, fuck people. I'm not talking to anybody anymore. I was done. So tell me more about your story, and maybe tell us all more about your story. We can help you. After my abuser would finish with me, they'd always make us repent together, like saying sorry. Jesus Christ. You know what I had with my dad? After he was finished with me and I would cry, he would come up to me and he would say, why do you cry? Daddy loves you. And then he would kiss the top of my head. So for the rest of my life, I equated pain with love. I understood that for somebody to tell me I love you, I first had to be brought to tears. It just like it locked in my brain, right? And so I would do everything, just like a dog that wants to get beaten to get any attention. And I did that, How fucked up is that? So I'm so sorry. I'm truly sorry for this experience you've been through, because that is fucked up, honestly. But we've all been through this, right? Raise your hand here. Everybody's been through some fucked up shit like that, where you confuse love with pain just because you were told that this is how you're supposed to feel. And then this is why the childhood sexual abuse is so terrible, is because we can't help it. Our bodies, our sexual organs are excitable by definition. We just have nerve endings in our penises and vaginas and our nipples, like we can't help it. If they're touched, we get aroused. But if it's painful, we forever equate that feeling of arousal in our body with whatever shit is being done to us. And it's so difficult to detach it. It just it gets cemented in your brain. That is why it's the most terrible abuse that you can suffer as a kid. Hold on, let me scroll up. Yeah, I'm sorry for all your hands up. But you know what? I feel you. And I'm not sorry either, because we're together now, okay? The Not So Secret Life of Jazz says, I just want to cut everyone, no longer talk to anybody, but I feel like I need friends. Hey, cut people in your stories. Get that rage out. I did that. My stories are very violent. My books have a lot of horror. People are like, well, how are you such a nice, nice lady, and you're writing all this scary shit? And I'm like, do you really want to know? Do you really want to know? If I don't write it, I'll go nuts. I'll go crazy. Hey there, Miraella. Yeah. And then we want the pain back because the silence is too loud. Yeah. Everyone applaud. Angelica, that was beautifully said. Exactly. So all I can do is applaud. You said it better than I could ever said. Yeah, absolutely. So, God, trust. This is another thing you guys ask is how do you feel in your own skin? Comfortable again, right? Angelica, you got claps. The way you speak right to me and do not sugarcoat it, nothing. I love it. I love you right back. Thomas Garden, totally love you. Thank you so much for being here and not watching your favorite TV show. Why the fuck are you guys here with me? I suppose I'll love you and you love me back, right? Otherwise, why are we spending time together? I still have to see my abuser every day and I'm expected to just be comfortable around him. That sucks. Oh my God, that sucks. I really, really would tell you that writing a story and kicking the shit out of your abuser in that story is probably what's going to make you feel better. How to desensitize nerve pain. Jesus Christ. I'm not a doctor, not a therapist in any way. I'm just an abuse survivor just like you. And I would say that depending on which pain, are you talking physical pain or are you talking psychological pain? Because there's also psychosomatic pain, which is your brain makes your body hurt. Even though actually you're not in pain, but your brain remembers the pain and it makes your body feel in pain. I'm just checking. We have another 10 minutes or so because I'm going to get changed for my ballet class. I'll be back here though at 9 p.m. to do another live. I don't know if it's because of bad childhood, but when I receive any type of love, I just don't know how to accept it. Yeah, Oh, that's great. That is, I love that. Thank you for saying it. I have the same issue. Okay, let's talk about this actually. Do you guys, any of you, tell me if you relate to that? When somebody tells you, oh, your hair looks beautiful, or you're so talented, or you cooked this meal, it was amazing, and you have this reaction, you say, no, 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 it was just a stroke of luck, or no, no, I'm not beautiful at all, I'm not talented at all. Yeah? Hands raised? Hello? Anybody else here? Why do we do that? Because we don't know how to accept love. But you know what it does to other people when we do that? It hurts them. I really had to learn how to shut my mouth and to just, instead of saying, no, 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 this is, look at the yeses. Jesus Christ, you guys. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. I had to retrain myself. Okay, I'll fix it for you right now. You ready for this? Take this. So if somebody gives you a compliment and you say, no, 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 do you know what you're doing? You're hurting that other person. I'll explain it to you. This is how I retrain my brain. That person is giving you love. So here I am giving you love like a gift, and you're rejecting it. I feel hurt. Do you get that? That is how I retrained my brain, is I started caring. I started understanding that I don't want to hurt people, because I was hurt. I was like, wait a second, I'm hurting the person. So when somebody would tell me, oh my God, I love this meal you cooked, which sometimes my kids would tell me, and I would always say, oh no, no, it's burned, or it's too salty, or it's too whatever bullshit, right? I would have to go, wait, they're trying to tell me, Mom, I love you. They're trying to give me love, and I'm rejecting it. If I tell them, no, 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 I make them wrong. So this reframing in my mind helped me go, shut up, and say, thank you. Are you following? I need another raise of hands. Does it make sense? Did that help? Did you just have a light bulb go on in your head? I know it did for me when I did it for myself. I don't want to hurt people. Yeah, so somebody tells you, you're talented, you're successful, your story is amazing, your outfit today is cool, or rocks, or whatever. Light bulb? Yeah? Hallelujah! Okay, I helped somebody today. I'm so happy. Because it's this refraining of the brain. I would remind myself, I'm like, wait a second. If somebody's giving me a compliment, they're trying to give me love. But if I'm saying no, I'm being a bitch. Pretty much, I'm like, fuck no, you're wrong. And I don't want your love. And I'm like, whoa, I'm doing the same thing that my abusers did to me, you know? So this is what helped me, right? So if you try, my brain automatically makes me negative of that thing. Yeah, so do you follow, right? That's a lot of crying faces. You're welcome. I mean, I hope it helps. I told you guys I'm full of hacks. I'm a hacker. I had to find a way to heal myself fast without doctors because I was broke. I had no money, no medical insurance. I couldn't afford a therapist. So I have those tricks up the wazoo. You just ask me. That just helped me refrain my brain, and it really helped me to begin accepting love. And I squirmed. It was really, really uncomfortable. So you're not alone, okay? If you feel alone, come back here and I'll tell you you're not alone. Everybody gang up on everybody right now and say, you're not alone. You're not alone. Me too. Me too, okay? Thank you so much, Angelica. I hope it helps. Yes, but the problem is that sometimes I don't know how to respond. Sometimes I stay quiet, then I overthink. It's okay. If you're quiet, it's fine. You know, if you're quiet, that means that you're unsure, but you actually see what's going on. So that's a good thing. So don't worry about it being somehow wrong. There's nothing wrong. Thank you so much, Funk on later. I love that. I really love this talk. We need more. Hey, I'm doing my first Zoom live group, Zoom meeting, whatever to call it, Zoom group meeting tomorrow, but I'm full. Because I capped it at 10 people. It was from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to get on, I'll create some kind of a waiting or something, some kind of a list. But follow me on Instagram and send me your name and your email, and I'll add you to the one next Saturday. Or I'll find a way to, create it as an event. I don't know. It was my first time to try it, so we can actually talk in person. How do I deal with flashbacks? Well, the way I dealt with flashbacks is I would write them out. I would seriously sit down and write them into a journal so I would not forget them, because then later I dug into them and I wrote them into stories. And it was through stories that I healed, because stories have a really, really powerful healing effect on you. They give you distance, especially fictional stories, and you can process what happened to you. You can put it in the past. So that's why I'm like a big fan of writing, and I healed myself through writing. I'm so happy you guys think it's helpful. I always feel, hold on, a lot of comments. I always feel people are lying to me, trying to set me up when they give me a compliment. Yeah. I tried to run away from my boyfriend 3 times, you guys, because you know what? I thought he has a hidden agenda. No, he can't love me. I'm not lovable. I had no problem staying with the guys who treated me like a doormat. But here comes a guy who loves me, and I was like, no thanks. Bye. And like, God, it was very difficult for me to accept his love. I mean, thank God we're still together. But yeah, I totally feel you. Hey, can I ask in which city you live so I can understand the timing of your live stream? No, sure. I'm in Seattle, Washington. So I'm 9 to 10 p.m. Those of you who've been here a lot, you know my schedule. It's usually in the morning, 9:30 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. Today I had a crazy schedule. So if I'm not there in the morning, I will come on later. Today it was just now. And then I'm going to come on after my ballet class. So I'll be back here in about a little less than 3 hours again. Hold on. There's, hey, Atlanta, Chris. Hey, Makoteo. Woo! Maybe we'll do a local meetup, you guys. Get all masked up, yeah? Oh, we're in the same city. Holy shit, the not so secret life. Okay, what's your name? Tell me where you are. This abuse is really messed up, but never too late to heal. Hell yeah. And you know what? Okay, something true here. They did not mess up. They made you stronger, okay? So think of yourself as being forged in fire. You're made of iron, so fuck them. No, they did not mess you up. You are not messed up. You're perfect, and you're that much stronger, and they're little weak shits. That's who they are, okay? And you got only stronger, and you can squash them, especially now that you're an adult. I wasn't raped, but was assaulted, and so people degraded my feeling and say it's not a big deal. That's bullshit. That's another kind of bullshit of, oh, you think you had it bad? Well, I had it worse. And people devalue your pain. Fuck that. It does not compare. There's nothing to compare. So whatever you feel, whatever your body feels, that is true. And all those people, you can tell them to go fuck themselves. If you can't, send them over here and I will tell them to go fuck themselves for you. So, hold on. We're in the same city. Oh my God. Yeah. I write out my resentments and fears daily. That's awesome, Michael. Try to make them into villains and you the hero and like skewer them on your sword or I don't know, carve their intestines out. I kid you not. It will make you feel really good. That's what I did in my book. And this one, hell yeah. I got back at my father many times over. I wrote multiple books and I killed him in every one of them. Not in every one, in many of them. And it made me healthy. So much love to you. Oh, thank you, Luna girl. Thank you. Yeah, I like what you did told to Atlanta, Chris. Nobody can rewrite your truth. Oh, a live stream when you sleep. Oh shit. Well, I do in the mornings as well, and sometimes I do come on Saturday. So tomorrow is Saturday. Saturday and Sunday I go live later, like 10-ish. I don't want to. Oh, your name is Jalu. Jalu? Do I say that correctly? Jalue. How do you pronounce that? Oh, Portland. Holy shit, I love Portland. I haven't been there in several years, but I love Portland. I was there. I'm so coming over and I'm crashing on your couch. But I only eat carnivore, so please kill a whole mammoth and we'll feast, okay? That would be great. Okay, so I'll see. Maybe I can set up something from Meetup. Journaling and converting trauma into stories is so empowering. Yeah, absolutely. I'm still here. Yeah, I have like another few minutes. I'll wrap it up. It's fine. Where can you buy my books? On my site. You can, if you want me to sign them to you, go to kseniaansky.com. All my books are on there. There's a bunch. There's like 8 novels. This one is the most disturbing. If you guys like disturbing stuff, this is it. This is about me being in my 20s, and it's the characters confronts the father who's dead, and he's a ghost. It's like a ghost story. This is about me being a teen mom and homeless. Well, I wasn't homeless per se, only for a little bit, and my ex-husband's in-laws kind of adopted me, but meat, yes, meat and fat. Meat and lots of fat. That's mostly what I eat, is animal fat and meat. So this one is a good one. This one is about me being suicidal when I was a teenager. And hold on, my timer goes off. And this one is about me being 12 or 13 when I was neglected. This is actually a fun book. It's about a rose garden that eats people. And there's a girl and a talking dog. They're like Sherlock Holmes and Watson. They save all those people from evil roses. It's my bestseller. So if you want to read something that's not going to give you nightmares, just do this one. The gaslight comment. Oh, hold on. Can you put a list? Can you put a list of your books? Well, the list of my books is on my site. Can you go right now to kseniaansky.com? All the books are on there. Unless you want to tell me more where you want me to put that list. Tika Tilly, go follow me on Instagram. Send me a message in there. Although I'm kind of starting to get overwhelmed with those messages. But send it to me multiple times if you don't hear from me. But go to my site and all my books are in there. Or if you go to Amazon and type in my name, you'll see all of my books come up. All the ones that I've written. I'm really angry. I don't know. Why do you have any advice? Yeah. Dig that anger up. Let yourself be angry. Feel angry and then let it out. Scream, punch a fucking pillow, or write it into a story. Go back to a few of my videos. There is a duet with a girl who goes out into the snow out there and screams. So you have to, first of all, your anger is good. This is your body's trying to tell you something. So don't suppress it. Find a way to release it. Either screaming or smash something. When my boyfriend moved, he allowed me all of his old dishes. I smashed them. I stood in the kitchen. There's a big bin and I just You guys, for 2 hours, I smashed every plate he had and I had such a release. It was fucking awesome to feel that. But I wrote all of my anger, I wrote into my books. I would write it in and I would fucking torture the people in there, my abusers. And then I would kill them. And I would be very violent. And I felt really good after doing that. So I highly recommend that. Or if you want to really learn how to do that, you can join my community. It's called Emberville. So just tell me you're from TikTok. I'll give you a discount to try the first month. We already have a bunch of you who joined. And we do classes in there. We call them circles. So we basically write out all that shit into a story. Question, do we have to be 18 to join the group or just 18 to pay? Oh, yeah. So to join my community, you have to be 18. But if you want to come to my Zoom weekly, which I'm going to try to do tomorrow, group, you don't have to. I mean, we'll see. I trust you that even if you're 14, you're fine. You know, it's an experiment. I don't know yet. But yeah, unfortunately for my community, because of the parental issues and all of that, you have to be 18 or over. My anger is usually linked back to boundaries and fear. Yeah, so explore it. Like, find who you're angry at and then fucking beat the shit out of them in your story, okay? Absolutely everything right now makes me feel sad and emotional. I cry all the time. What do? You allow yourself to cry. Like, okay, can I just say something here, you guys, that's important? You know how you say making me feel emotional like it's a negative thing? It's a positive thing. It's labeled in our society as bad. Oh, you're being emotional. That is so much bullshit. We're meant to be emotional. We're human, you know. We're not pieces of rock, you know. We're feeling. So it's good, but it's also your body trying to tell you something. So I would say dig. If you're crying, can you write? Just kind of free associate and write. Where is it sitting, that sadness? And who are the people that come to your mind that are connected to it? Hey, Lisa Ann. I know, hold on. Do you think, hold on. There's a lot. I'm wrapping up already. I don't know how to be angry. All I do is pity myself. Yeah, I started there too. I did not know how to feel anything. I was completely numb. Like I could get someone else to pay who's 18. Good question. Write to me, Pancake Ghoul. I think you maybe already sent me a message, didn't you? I never have, but I feel like I can't. You gotta try. So maybe we'll do a screaming session, you guys. Do you want to do that? We'll all get in. I can't hear you, but I will scream, and you'll scream with me. We'll get our anger out. Okay? Just make sure it's safe and no crazy neighbors call police on you. Do you think it's necessary to confront an abuser? Nope. Only do it if you feel like it. I'm almost 18, but I have till March. Yeah. Well, in March you can join. March is next month. When is your birthday? Pancake Ghoul, when's your birthday? Thank you so much, Brothers Food. Hey, I love your name, Brothers Food. This is awesome. You're very welcome. The only person I can be angry at is myself. That is where you begin, but trust me, there is somebody out there who hurt you, and it's gonna go away. Your anger being in March 3rd. Yay! Hey, everybody tell Pancake Ghoul, happy coming birthday. Come on, legs gang up. Let's say happy coming 18. That's a big deal. That's awesome. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go do my ballet because it's 6:29. My class is at 7. I have to go change into my leotard. Be back here. I'll be back here. Let's see, it's 6:30 now. 6:30. So I'll be back here at 9. That's what, 6:30. So I'll be back here in 2.5 hours. Yay! Everybody wish happy 18 to Pancake Ghoul. Happy early birthday. And thank you for being here, okay? Thank you for spending your half hour of your life talking to me. I'm privileged, I'm honored, I'm humbled because what the fuck, you guys? Why are you doing this and not doing something fun or watching your TV show? I do hope that I help you. Please come with questions later tonight at 9. Please go away and think. What do you want me to make the next video tomorrow? Today I made a video on how to stop apologizing. Go comment, tell me what you think about it. If you want to join my community, go write to me on Instagram. I'll give you a discount to join. Try the first month. And then how to be comfortable in your skin. That's one request I got for a video tomorrow. So come back and think. We'll all talk and you'll tell me what you want me to make a video about and I'll make a video. I'm doing my first Zoom group tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, it's filled up. I've ended the invitations, but if you want to do next Saturday, again, send me a message on Instagram, send me your name and your email so I can add you to the calendar. I've been, awesome, Mirella Ella, I'm so happy, I love you, I'm happy you found me, I found you. Okay guys, I love you all. I'm gonna go do ballet, come back here, we'll talk at 9, okay? Bye.